What's up, everybody? Welcome to another PSO and chill video where we rant over playing the great game that is PSO, Phantasy Star Online in long form. And you also get to hear my cat in the background. Won't be the first or last time that happens, I'm sure. So, cool thing is happening during this month. It's called the anniversary event. And I may not be able to get into block 1, but we're going to keep spamming the button so we do. Which, hopefully doesn't take the whole video and make a complete ass of me. It probably won't. It'll be like a minute or two. See, there we go. Not even. Alright, so, but yeah, we're doing the anniversary event. I'm going to purposely actually not go into my group lobby. No disrespect to any gemmers in case you're watching this. But I only have so much time to record. So we're going to do a quick quest to go ahead and accomplish what we're trying to accomplish. Because during the event, yes, the gameplay is the same in the sense that you're chasing a lot of the same quests and trying to do the same things for drops. But your drops and a lot of other various things in the game, their rates are increased. So the way that works in this... Oh, hey, and funny enough, we ran into a gemmer anyway. Oh, they left. Well... Well, shit. So, but yeah, I'm actually surprised this isn't filling like instantly, because they usually do. But in running these quests, you get, it rotates the boosts. Like normally the boosts in the server rotate. There's one for drop rates overall. There's one for rare monsters. There's one for rare drops, and there's one for XP. But all the boosts run at the same time. And on top of that, you have quests that you can do and get points that are server wide. Everyone works on this at the same time. Once the server gets to a certain amount of points, you are then able to... I'm just going to join a public game at this point. Or remake. Once you get to certain milestones point-wise as a server, you then get to, say, have your rare drop rate go up even more. Or have other items that are anniversary exclusive, like badges, which you can turn in for select items. Maybe the rate of those dropping goes up. In fact, right when you enter a game, just right out of the gate, you can see the increases that are usually higher than they otherwise are. And that's the whole point of doing this. And it just gets better as the anniversary event goes on. Like, the anniversary event is... Is it a week now at this point? I don't know. It only started recently, right? Like, the server has come a long way in just a week's time. I think we have, like, half the milestones unlocked. But, it's been fun to do. I haven't seen, a big boy drop from it yet, but I'm hoping. Right? That's why everyone's doing this, chasing all the crazy rare rares of sorts. And you definitely see a lot more banners than you otherwise would, because your drop rates are great. And of course, I can't seem to show anything off because people don't want to stay in this game for some reason. So I wonder if I just made people mad or something. I say that like I go around being someone terrible or something. That's not the case. It's actually quite the opposite. It's part of the reason I joined up with the gems in the first place. For anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about with that, Gem is a group on here, and it's a pretty lively one. You should consider grouping up with us sometime. So I guess we're going to go for Psycho Wand instead of Heaven's Punisher, because that's the only game we were able to get in. So, like I said, only so much time, want to get a game in, want to do a rant, etc. But it's a good time to play. For sure. some people actually just, when they get burnt out of the game, they stop playing and then log on solely for this. It's my first anniversary event, which is wild because fan servers have been around for a while, but I only got introduced to Affinia specifically late last year. So a good chunk of it, I always wondered what an anniversary event is like. I've always heard good things. And so far, so good. Not for the drops, but such as PSO. And like I said, as you keep playing, it'll get easier to be able to get good stuff. So I'm not really worried about that. My time will come. Still have roughly 3 weeks to get the goods. My goal is not 1, but 2 Heaven's Punishers. And I've gotten 1 before all of this. So during all of this, I'm hoping to get 2 Heaven's Punishers. Whether I get 2 banners or 2 different hunts to be able to get a Heaven's Punisher, or an event plus a Platinum Badge, which Platinum Badge, if you get lucky enough to be in a party where you get one, first of all, the whole party gets it. And then second, you can turn in the Platinum Badge for one of the coveted ultra rare drops, usually like the big hunts people go for. Heaven's Punisher, Psycho Wand, Handgun Milla, Sonic Doll I think is in that as well. Sealed J Sword. I think that's the end of the list. There might be one other thing I'm forgetting. But all the ultra rare shit, weapons-wise, and with the Sonic Doll being a, like, ultra rare mag, I think you can actually only get that in the event. I forget. I'm not really sure. But yeah, one way or another, to try and get 2 Heaven's Punishers. I won't be entirely upset if I get, like, other stuff like Psycho Wand or Sealed J Sword, although I already have a Psycho Wand on my force. So I'll probably just sell it. Same with a Sealed J Sword, I don't use my Hunter enough to justify keeping it. I did sell my first Heaven's Punisher towards a Psycho Wand and kept the profits. So if I do get another one, I'm going to keep it. And then if I get a second one, like I hope to do during this event at some point, I will then sell that one because it sells for a pretty penny. Roughly like 400 photon drops or so, which is the game's currency of sorts. But people are active as hell. The block 1 tends to get full a lot, so you gotta spam the button to join. It's a good time. You'll never not have someone to play with. The only thing with the event is it does encourage you to do like various areas of the game, but because people are all about the hunt and the grind, the same, like, out of approximately like 12 areas, give or take, because I don't remember exactly how many there are and I don't know them all off the top of my head, but like, let's say there's 12 areas, people will run like the same 3 or 4. And it's more effective as a server to get points if you're focusing on stuff that's done the least, or these one particular events called August Anguish, I think it's called, or no, August Atrocity is what they're called. There's 2 of them. If you're never sure of where you want to go or what you want to hunt, you can just do one of those, and it'll automatically count as going towards higher points towards the server, but also having better chances for badges to drop. So, for a game that's all about the chase in a lot of aspects, there's quite a bit to chase during this month. And it's quite lively while doing so. When you also have a group to do it with, it just makes the case even stronger. Though our group tends to be pretty active, and sometimes that lobby fills up. In which case, or there's just so many people, like, you obviously can't fit everyone in one party. So you might end up doing stuff yourself, which is okay. As long as eventually you group back up and maybe you get to enjoy that. And there's a banner on screen for Red Ring, one of the better items in the game. So even outside of the stuff that I mentioned, it's really a good time to just chase things in general. Like if you have something in mind, try going for that. You're never going to have a better chance to get it than during this anniversary event. Supposedly there was going to be a shakeup this month, or this time around, for the anniversary event, but I think it didn't happen in time. And they had to go with the old stuff anyway. Any changes that happened were like super minor. But it's all new to me, because I've never done an anniversary event. And it's been fun thus far. I plan to continue to grind the shit out of the game accordingly. And hopefully get some stuffs and things. Not just, you know, PDs. Although those have a much better chance to drop alongside everything else as well. So, plenty of reasons to do it. Plenty of incentive. Or hell, if you want to get a boost and it happens to be your first character, also more of the reason to jump in like now o'clock if you've never played the game before. It'll be a lot at once, but lots of gifts along the way. So, given the limited time, the other thing too is that these quests, they respect your time. A lot of them are pretty short. Some of them, just due to the areas that they're in and the type of monsters that there are, they last just a little bit longer. But for the most part, they're pretty short. So you can hunt what you want to get, what you want to hunt. And if you get the thing you want, cool. If you don't, that is also cool. I didn't do whatever it takes to activate this properly, so I'm just going to quit without a reward, whatever. Doesn't really matter. We're going to try to find one more quick game, because I feel like this is a little too short. Although I could just cut it off here, because I think I've said really all that I want to say. In regards to this particular video. It's fun times. So, get on this thing. Maybe I'll see you around. And if you happen to play PSO and run into this, what are you currently trying to hunt? What are you focusing on? Have you got to enjoy it with other people? I think we won't find the game. We'll just leave it where it's at. Short, simple, to the point. Do anniversary things. Keep being awesome. Take care, everybody. I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.